my name is Russell Malcolm and I'd like to give you a background on the Pinchgate affair. November 2011, in lead up to the New Zealand election, I was arrested after posting information on the internet relating to the corruption at the Auckland Super City and the misuse of the Resource Management Act. The Auckland Super City had recently been formed by John Keys' national government, rather controversially. I was arrested without being told details of the allegations. However, I was assured it had nothing to do with the Auckland Council and had come from Wellington. 3 hours after my arrest and being held in a cell with an interview, I was presented with a bail form which identified a council employee as the complainant, and the police officer informed me that well after my arrest they'd contacted her and got her to be the complainant. Item 4 in the bail conditions was not to contact the Prime Minister, John Keys, or any other member of New Zealand government. Item 5, not to post any material on the internet relating to the ongoing dispute with the Auckland Council. I strenuously objected to those conditions and was informed by the sergeant that those conditions had been personally dictated by the Prime Minister, John Keys, only minutes earlier. The sergeant stated that New Zealand was going through a significant time in the next few weeks, and you may find these charges are unlikely to proceed after that. It was very clear the sergeant was referring to election time. On the 14th of November 2011 in the North Shore District Court, I objected to my unlawful arrest. To quote, I was arrested on Friday for allegedly blogging on an internet site. I was arrested on the orders of Mr. John Keys, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. I was arrested because I was blogging about problems with the Resource Management Act. I was arrested and they wouldn't tell me what I was arrested for or what the offending text was. I was assured by police it was not about my dealings with the Auckland Council or the person I'd criticised at Council for mucking around the resource consent. I was given that assurance on film. They said they had a complaint from elsewhere and the person instructing them to arrest me was John Keys, and I was told very plainly that it is a problem because the country is going through an election at the moment and he has problems with what I was blogging about. There was no suggestion I had threatened anyone. The prosecutor then responded in the North Shore District Court. Having heard the defendant's complaints, they are unusual, but I can assure the court that this matter is being monitored at the top level of government and is pertinent to the content of the substance of the charges before the court. At that, the judge ordered the gag order bail conditions, with no reasons given or due process followed. It would seem that the wishes or the mention of the Prime Minister was enough without any due process of law. In the end of January 2012, 3 months after my arrest, police executed a search warrant on my home and business for all computer equipment, backup devices, knowing it would put me out of business and create unemployment for 5 other people. The police officer lied on the application for the search warrant, mentioned the Prime Minister's involvement, and used that as pressure to obtain the warrant. New Zealanders really have to think about who we allow to have any power over us. A political arrest to impose a gag order has been totally destructive upon my life, liberty and property. I have the right to freedom of expression and I have a duty to expose corruption at the Auckland Council, which is truly treasonous to New Zealand.